We are anonymous. We are legion. Citizens of the world, we are anonymous. The website of the Philippine Drug Enforcement Agency was defaced May 31, 2012, due to the following reasons. May 30, 2012, at exactly 9 o'clock in the morning, I visited the administration panel of the official website of the Philippine Drug Enforcement Agency and found a user account. I made a screenshot at the user management module, and as you can see in the background, we know that the user is not authorized by web administrator. To the administrator, I already cracked his password and removed the attacker's account. I already done your job. I don't want this website to be defaced for no reason, or just for fun. I want this website to be defaced at least with a reason, or for the people who wants to know the truth. Instead of playing games, watching porns, or just waiting for your salary, why don't you concentrate on your website? The government is saying that the security in our websites are now strong and ready for cyber attacks. If it's true, why did this thing happen? I've been visiting the administrator's control panel of this agency's website for almost 3 months without their knowledge. You are issuing license to your clients, but you're not securing your website. You are not protecting your customers or clients, especially their informations. Second reason is to give a chance to hear the words of concerned agents in their agency. I'm still receiving emails from employees of the agency and verified the informations. To the Gold Brotherhood group, we would like to thank all of you for trusting us. If you will all notice, the highest number of cases involving administrative charges filed by Internal Affairs Services on IOs or intelligence officers. This is not matter of Philippine Drug Enforcement Agency's agents being corrupt, but a matter of non-protection from the agency of whom the agents are supposedly working for. Of all these 66 cases, the complainants of these 66 cases are all relatives of arrested drug lords and traffickers, either their wives, children or parents. Internal Affairs Service does not believe in motions for a formal hearing, as they do not want their witnesses, complainants, to face the agents for fear of losing the case, since most of them are investigated by IAs themselves, coercing complaints, telling the relatives of these people to file a complaint against the agents themselves. This is to get accomplishments, since within cases filed in their office, they would not have any accomplishment to speak of. On February 10, 2011, Attorney Pagbilona and some Internal Affairs Service investigators proceeded to Philippine Drug Enforcement Agency Regional Office 4A to conduct fact-finding investigation regarding the complaint filed by accused that turned to complainant named Miriam Papra for alleged grave misconduct, and conduct prejudicial to the best interest of the service against some Regional Office 4A agents. Miriam Papra is a known drug trafficker in Laguna, Philippines, who was arrested by the Region 4A agents. Internal Affairs Service was able to convince Miriam Papra to sign an affidavit to complain. Case of Attorney Closa, ordered suspend for 1 year. Commission on Civil Service overturned the IA's decision and declared Attorney Closa not guilty. Case of Agent Rex Furiigny, dismissed from the service by IA's Civil Service Commission overturned the said decision and declared Furiigny not guilty. Furiigny sought Senator Enril's help after he was dismissed by Internal Affairs Service. I also defaced the senator's website after not responding to my emails, asking the senator to take a look at other issues in Philippine Drug Enforcement Agency and not only the case of Furiigny. The agents of Philippine Drug Enforcement Agency are now learning that Internal Affairs Service is one big joke which composed of lawyers that does not even have any experience in litigation. Agents decided by Internal Affairs Service as guilty went to Civil Service Commission for review of their cases, since Philippine Drug Enforcement Agency does not offer them any protection for this kind of problems. In November 2011, Attorney Pagbilona released Philippine Drug Enforcement Agency documents to the arrested drug lord Florencio Lamado, who is currently detained at PDEA headquarters. Case filed at DOJ which was used by Lamado as evidence supporting his defense at the Department of Justice. Agents sent a complaint to the useless Director Gutierrez. Letter complaint dated November 21, 2011 as received by the Office of the Director General. No action from the useless Director General until now. As a recognition of the PDEA on the contribution and valuable efforts of the Internal Affairs Service, its Director and Chief of the Summary Hearing Division were awarded Distinguished National Staff Officer Award and Distinguished National Supervisor for Administration, respectively, for the year 2011. Director General Gutierrez, your agents doesn't deserve this. Attorney Gil Pagbilona was a former security guard who studied law and became a lawyer. He got hired with Philippine Drug Enforcement Agency without having any litigation experience, the main cause of why he keeps forgetting that agents had rights too. According to the email that I had received, these are the things that the agents want. If there's someone who will try to research all admin and legal procedures in Philippine Drug Enforcement Agency, you could see that there are many Civil Service Commission violations being made in that agency, including reassignment of personnel, floating status of personnel, duty practices, overtime pay, claiming of transportation allowance, training and development, and many more. Internal Affairs Service is closed to the corrupt Deputy Director General Carlos Gadapan and his Gadapan's henchmen. If Gadapan wants an agent to be neutralized, everyone from the agency knows that. Almost all service directors in Philippine Drug Enforcement Agency is not in good terms with Carlos Gadapan, excluding IA's Director Pagbilona. During the last Ayala Alabang drug lab operations, it was Gadapan who handled it and bypassed National Capital Region Regional Office, who were placed on perimeter guard status during the operation. It is also the cause of enmity between Carlos Gadapan and National Capital Region Regional Director General Magsino. There was rumor that 20 million in cash, in a black bag owned by the Chinese arrested during the operation, was recovered and divided among Gadapan and his men. Carlos Gadapan is also the one who is responsible for the shootout, resulting to the death of the Canadian national. Carlos Gadapan has many secrets that I wanted to reveal, including his sexual fantasies, money making in the agency, and many more. Carlos Catapan loves playing casino, and the agents or employees of PDEA should not be surprised if they found out that Catapan has all their money. And I'm sure the Director General of PDEA knows what I'm talking about. Director General Gutierrez, we are watching your actions. Once that our infos are verified and true, you will not going to like it. To the President of the Philippines, you should take actions regarding this matter. Ask all your men to investigate every issues or everything that's happening not only in PDEA, but also in other government agencies. If you're not going to take any actions, Anonymous will do their part. Few days ago, the website of the President of the Philippines experienced denial of service, and you cannot deny that. Your website is not ready for attacks, and we will not hesitate to do the same thing that happens in the website of the Philippine Drug Enforcement Agency. Not because Anonymous Philippines retaliates and fights the Chinese hackers, means the websites of the Philippine governments will never experience our attacks. We are fighting for the truth and free speech. People should not fear the government. The government should fear their people. Anonymous is not a group. Anonymous is not an organization. Anonymous is an idea, and ideas are bulletproof. We are Anonymous. We are Legion. We do not forgive. We do not forget. United as one. Divided by none. The corrupt fear us. The honest support us. The heroic join us. Philippine Drug Enforcement Agency. It's too late to expect us.